Welcome to episode 201, that's the first episode of the second season of the Greater Institute News and Chronicle Hour, aka the Ginch. Freshmen, I'd like to be the first to say, welcome freshmen, just like the Nickelodeon show, only this time it's real. Now, the reason we're broadcasting this episode from the woods is that we got kicked out of RIT for being too controversial. Well, there aren't any laws in the woods, so I think things are going to be pretty good from here on out. Today in the episode we got a few jokes, a few short films that you might find funny, and even a 1-minute commercial break in case you gotta take a winky. So I guess what we're gonna do right now, first let me slow down, I'm a little zoinked up. What we're gonna do now to get you acquainted with me is show you a picture of me that was taken when I was 14 years old. There it is, there's the picture. I didn't start to go through puberty until I was 14 or 15. I know I was in 9th grade. And the farthest base I'd ever gone with a girl was in the back of a car, touching a girl's boobs from outside of her shirt. But now I do this show, and I love my life. So I think what I'd like to do now is maybe some imitations. Our studio audience, Frank, is here. And Frank, you want to wave? Okay, hi Frank. So Frank, let's just do this boop boop boop. Just give me some impressions to do. Any famous celebrities? Just Kenneth Lay. Oh, the big Enron head honcho, Kenneth Lay. Okay, Kenneth Lay. Get in the mindset. I'm Kenneth Lay. Okay, next one.
How about your Coke dealer?
My Coke dealer. Oh, hey, come here, check out my yo-yos. I got 4 new tricks I learned on the internet. Oh, I spent 8 hours on this one. Look at me, look at me. Ooh, hey, it comes right back up at the end. It was still spinning the whole time. I'm a Coke dealer, give me money. Okay, next one.
I'm in 10th grade now. Where am I going to be in 4 years? Not a virgin, that's for sure.
I want to be a musician, just like my idol's Harry Houdini. I'm not going to let virginity get in the way of that.
I just don't really have the time for all the unpopularity, diseases, and intact hymens.
The best thing about virginity is, when you lose it,
You win!
If you haven't lost your virginity yet, guess what? You're the only one.
What are you waiting
And we're back. Welcome back to the Ginch. Oh yeah, I want to take a quick moment to mention that you can go to our website, blumpy.org/Ginch, for more information about the show. Honestly, there's not much information there, but there's an email address in case you want to complain about how we broke some of your stuff when we were shooting on the academic side. So I guess we want to bring out our first guest, Chack Metalfeather. Chack? Chack! Jack, you can come out.
You wouldn't have lasted 6 moons against the VC. So you want to learn how to survive out in God's great wilderness?
Yeah, I would. Because on this show, we get a lot of kids who come from the suburbs. Let me tell you what, everything is spoon-fed to them.
Ain't no spoons in the woods, boys. Now, what are you gonna start off with? First of all, you wanna use one of these. You might wanna get this. Now, you're gonna tie your boots in what's called a crow's nest. What that's gonna do is gonna keep out most of your lower mammals and a couple of reptiles.
Now, they say that certain reptiles have tails that can come detached. Did you take that into account when you tied the crow's nest?
Well, you know, if you're dealing with a reptile like that, your best bet is to go shoeless, because they're gonna get in there, no matter what.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of my discrete math class, because sometimes I think I'll bring an even bigger calculator.
Boy, don't come bringing discrete math to the wilderness. God don't know about that.
Okay.
Do you want to learn how to survive, or do you want to learn how to plot cotangents?
Both are useful techniques, that's for sure, but I think I'll...
Only one's gonna save your life.
If a ladder is falling on me, I think I'll go with plotting the cotangents. the other one could probably save my life if I were in the woods.
All right, well then let's get started.
Okay.
Now when you're out in the woods, you're gonna want to have a kit with you. It's gonna keep all your survival.
How come the decoration that's on this side isn't on the other side?
Well, you're gonna call attention to that. You want to have something that's got an animal on it. Because that way the other animals, if you're walking along, an animal spots you, they're gonna see this, it's a friendly face. They're not gonna be afraid, they're not gonna attack you. Now you're gonna go ahead and open that up. We'll get to what's inside here. All right. Now, when you're in the woods, always carry a ball of yarn. You can easily make a tent with some yarn, a couple of trees, and some snake skins.
You brought snake skins?
I don't have any snake skins with me at the moment,
Okay.
but maybe if some wander by, you just want to give them a good stomp on the head. That'll crack the skull, and you can just rip the skin off.
Now, it's true that snakes have neither arms nor legs.
Oh, that's a common myth.
Okay.
In fact, the snake just travels with his arms and legs at his side.
So that he could surprise an uninformed adventurer?
That's right.
Okay.
Hold on to that. All right. Now let's say you're out there in the great bushy. You come across a bear. What are you gonna do, boy?
Probably run, or maybe attack it where it's vulnerable, like its child. Attack the cub.
All right. What you need is one of these.
Is that a billy club?
That is a billy goat club.
Does it work on bears?
Bear's natural enemy is the billy goat. What you're gonna do is you get them about at eye level. You get down like that, and then you kind of thrust. That gives the illusion that it is charging. Now another thing you can do. This is useful for squashing things. Give me something here. This is gonna make, if you wanna cook that, you gotta squash it into a paste first. You just keep going like that.
There's a lot of leaves out here. Maybe I can find something a little more useful.
That is, well, number one, that's a rock, and number two, it's got a lot of red ants and termites on it. So,
Gotta look a little closer. See these buggers?
if you wanna come in here,
See these
camera.
buggers?
Come
Now-
in here.
Now they call the ant nature's snack.
You get these ants, these little guys. You gotta mash it first, boy, what'd I just tell you?
I was hungry.
All right, when you're in the woods. Oh God, now. That is why I always carry one of these. That is why I always carry one of these. Come on, let it come. Let it come. Let it come. Let it come. Let it come.
I got it.
That is why you always carry one of these. What that's gonna do, it's gonna induce.
Stop it! I already
What?
got it. Okay, so well, we still have some ants on here. We can brush them off with the yarn that we.
You want to keep a skip rope with you. That's the one part of the preparation you don't want to skip. Anyway, now what?
Let's jump ahead to the next topic, Jack.
You got one of these skip ropes. Say you want to get up in this tree. What you're gonna do is throw your rope up there, high as you can get it. Ah, Jesus. And then you hold on. You get up there. Good if you can get it really high up there. Like maybe over this guy right here. Then around here. You get what I'm doing here?
Yeah.
I'm using my natural leverage.
So you could probably get up to the top where there's
I've been there.
maybe some squirrels.
I've been there. If you go up there, you will find a couple magazines. All right. Now it is a well-known fact that if you are in trouble for any reason, be it fires, which I don't see any happening right now, but that may change. That may change.
Well, the nature of the universe is very dynamic.
Any kind of trouble at all. It's well known that the international distress signal is Jose Canseco.
Now, didn't he bat in over 480 runs in his first 5 years in the majors?
More importantly than that, his face, his profile is such that it radiates a radar signal. Little known fact. What you want to do is hang that in the highest spot you can, up in a tree, attach it to a bird. If you can catch a bird, you gotta hop on him. But if you can catch a bird, stick that on there. The bird will circle, and you will be saved in due time. If you do not carry a poster with you, well, I do at all times,
Jack,
you can carve Jose Canseco's visage onto the side of a tree. It will work.
Now, I believe you traveled to Asia this summer. Is that correct?
I was in Sri Lanka. Things got a little hairy. And that's when this really came in. If you're behind enemy lines, always have a pair of pretty pink dress high heels. Now,
Those remind me of the ones that my mom had when I was younger.
oh yeah?
Yeah. My mom works in the video distribution business company. And she used to wear these, and my mom's really pretty. So I totally relate.
So, when you saw your mother in these high heels, despite the fact that she was your mother, you felt some strange feelings. Let's just leave it strange feelings.
When you're 6, you feel a lot of strange things.
If you're gonna encounter any kind of enemy troops, guards, anything like that, you slip these babies on, you give it a little one of these, their hearts are gonna melt. You'll be on the next boat out of there. You may be a little sore. You may be a little sore.
Well, I've heard
You may be a little sore.
Before
you may be a little sore.
A little bit. Before
You may
be a little
sore. Now, what's gonna keep you in control? What this is, that's about 50, 90 feet of caulk. A man's best friend is his own caulk. Do not go anywhere without that. As you can see, it can be used as an explosive.
I can also use it as sort of a telescope.
It will
By
if you attach it.
Yep. Locating my target and extending it.
You can. It's more of a range finder.
Range finder.
But it will find your range. I really only got one more thing here to show you today. This is gonna help you when you need to catch a little bit of dinner. If you can't find any ants or termites or squirrels or shopping carts, what you're gonna use is this guy. Stick him down in a river, and give him a little friendly look. And when that fellow fish comes up, wanting to chat, kiss, make out, whatever the fish do, I'm not gonna judge. You gotta get in there and just grab it, and then you just grab it. That's how you're gonna get most of your food.
Maybe those fish could have learned how to avoid that if they'd gone to school. Maybe they'd be singing to the tuna a different drummer. Maybe they wouldn't be such bird brains.
You may be a little sore.
Yeah. Now, they also say that a man's best friend is his cock because it can be used to shape to that specific man's...
That's common, isn't it? If you're getting stressed out, that's common. It'll calm you down.
A lot of stuff, like in everyday life, going to shows, hanging out with friends, and just the really off-the-wall stuff. You're like, what the hell is this? A picture of this, a picture of that, this changing into this and that, you floating, and sometimes seeing people for who they really are.
We're here with Chack Metalfeather again, and he's going to tell us one of his patented Chack journeys, as I think he calls them, about something having to do with water and leaves. Chack, you're up.
Did you think I was dead?
You could.
That's gonna fool a lot of predators. Mountain lions, mountain bears,
mountain cheetahs,
mountain piranhas, anything like that. All right, now, the show's my show now, so let's go on one of my Chackspeditions, as I like to refer to them.
Okay.
So come on, let's go on the Chackspedition.
Well, Chack, before you actually go on your Chackspedition, why don't you just tell us the story right here on set? Because this isn't really your show. Like,
I thought you said
well, I said you'd be my
show.
guest, but that doesn't make it your show.
I heard my.
It's your
I just heard my. I actually hung up after you said my.
Okay. Well, go ahead, by all means, please tell us.
Chack, well, to give you a rough estimate of what goes on Chackspedition, it's about confronting the inner challenges, the outer challenges, all types of challenges, anything that nature wants to throw at you, your own psyche, because when you're alone for many a night, sometimes your own brain will start to challenge you.
Sometimes I consider my brain sort of like a big NASCAR game.
That'll work.
And I'm going the wrong direction.
This is gonna get you turned around. Chackspedition's gonna take you out, turn you around, get you going the right direction.
So didn't you have an expedition in Ohio?
I was in the jungles. I was in the jungles of Ohio.
Oh.
I encountered a stream. Now, when you encounter a stream, what you want to do is get down there. You want to eye that stream. You want to eye that stream.
Go ahead with the story. I want to hear the story first because I don't know how much time we have left.
You want to eye that stream. When you get a good idea how long, how deep, you just got to take a run and roll. You got to roll across the stream. You get barely wet. It's high water tension.
I remember you, and I remember you.
All right? I don't know about this.
Britt, we're trying to shoot a show.
You and your shows, you're always talking television fancy.
Yeah, because I pay a lot of money for a lot of time.
Fancy living.
Yeah, I put a lot of time into my show. And I'm sorry.
I put a lot of time into cleaning these woods. Scum like you.
Okay.
So we're talking about time,
So what I think's happening here?
money here.
There might be a little threat.
Things that you communists can't understand.
Any kind of threat like this. What's gonna do you good? Get a little Tchaikovsky. Hey.
Freaking terror.
No.
Look at that name. Look at that name. Spell it. Look at it.
Look.
Terror.
Tchaikovsky.
Terror.
Tchaikovsky.
Terror.
Tchaikovsky.
Terror.
Tchaikovsky.
Did you make 50,000? I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yes, 50,000. Try and beat that.
I'll beat that.
Oh, you never will.
Man, I got your 50,000 right here. Stop hogging the Tetris.
Stop hogging the TV. Let's go rent a movie. Let's make it a blockbuster night. Yeah!
Blockbuster!
That's a good idea! That's a
Blockbuster's
good
great.
idea! Let's go! Because we can run Tetris. Whoa! Blockbuster!
Are you girls in the mood for a movie tonight? Yeah, dude. We want to make this a blockbuster night. Why rent a movie when I make movies?
You're a filmmaker?
Do you know Todd Solondz?
I'm Wes Anderson. I love you so much. Awesome.
Perhaps you've heard of B movies. I don't make those. C movies? No. Let's just say I put the P in Roducer.
Wow. I don't follow you.
Let me give you a hint. Psst! You're in luck. Oh, really? Wow.
I don't get it.
My films have been #1 with the critics. They've showered it with praise. It's a golden opportunity. Oh, man,
What are you talking about, man?
pretty extreme. Let me put it like this. I pee on girls. I film it. And then I show it to people for their pleasure.
Oh, fuck that. I'm out of here.
Too much for me. Don't get pissy, girls! I piss on girls. I make movies about it. Do you want to come and watch them or what? Don't leave me dangling here.
Yeah, definitely.
I like most of this is like really stream of consciousness and everything, but check this out. Elemental what? Elemental what? Elemental what? How you like this? Yeah, you like being in my movie, my movie, my movie.
You been over there?
To the Middle East?
I wouldn't go there if I was you. You been there?
No.
You don't know nothing.
Well, why don't you quiz me on something?
All right. Who's the president of the United States of America?
George W. Bush.
And he's the greatest man that ever lived. Correct?
It's pretty good.
What? He's showing them where it is to be and how it is to do it. And he's got it going on with the tanks.
Hey.
Abrams.
Hey.
They're rolling through the desert.
Uh-huh.
What's that?
Huh?
Hey.
Come on,
Up here. All right. Now we got some real Kentucky Roundup.
Where's the Billy Club?
Here's the high heel.
That's the line!
Hey.
That's the line!
Look at that high heel, boy.
Oh,
How's it make you feel?
I'm lost in the woods tonight.
don't know what happened.
Where am I gonna spend the night?
You can spend it over here, baby.
Oh, maybe that's just what I need.
Man, I'm gonna get some. I said.
I've been lonely out here for a fortnight.
Where's that pretty shoe?
This is a beautiful thing. This is one of nature's beauties. Watch what happens. This is one of nature's beauties.
So here's what I'd like to do.
Oh, it's gone wrong.
Jack, get the twine, quick! We got him finally!
All right, you're on my side. You're on my side.
You don't know nothing!
Terrorist. You goddamn terrorist. You was right, boy.
Liberal alert!
All right, those boys were getting on my nerves, so I had to go off. Face mother bitch on my own. So I got out there in the woods, in my home territory. There's too many goddamn leaves out there. That day, I swear they multiplied since the last time I've been out there. But you know, sometimes it's better to be decision-oriented. So if you concentrate on the decisions you're making each and every moment, then you're gonna be more conscious of what you're doing, why you're doing it, the who's and the highs, the hoes of what you're doing. You're gonna touch things you wouldn't have touched before, and you're gonna sense things that may or may not be there. Usually when I'm out there in the bushy, I feel pretty at one with nature, but I didn't feel good about this day. Something was off. It felt like when your lover has been off with another man and you can just smell him on her. That's how it was. I had to pick someone else's outlook. Mine wasn't working. Because I was just getting all disillusioned with how nature was going these days. It was all murder fucked. And I don't know why it was changing. It's been the same for about, 20 years. I just had this feeling that my place in the outdoorsy had been tainted. So I took a look around, took a deep breath of nature's heroin, counted to 4, and then decided that nature's retarded. Yeah, it really is. The whole goddamn woods. Bullshit. All of it.
6 a.m., day after Christmas. I throw some clothes on in the dark. The smell of coal, car seat is freezing. The world is sleeping, I am